to survive in South Central, a place where busting the cap is fundamental. What's up, y'all? Hey, man, this YouTube video is taking forever to process. It's taking forever. It'll be up soon, though. Make sure y'all tune in, man. Kraig Fac's God. God. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by the community guidelines. Ramen, what's up, man? We in here, man. God. No, man, that video is uploading. It'll be ready to go in a second. You still gotta have my smash burgers and jerk tacos, of course. Broward County, Florida. Big Head Kraig. I'm out and about. Y'all know what it is. Nah, I didn't hear about that. Send me the link so a white dude. You heard about that, babe? I didn't hear about that. White dude. Yeah. I had no idea about that. Somebody said tell Blaze to get consent. Nah, man, that man could do what he want to do. That man DJ show. I don't care about that shit. That's in the past. Oh, yeah, that show's a buster. So love, let him keep making them videos. But I got an episode posting today. Love and respect to all y'all. Oh, yeah, of course I got a tour coming. I'll be going out in the summer. Thanks for all those who came out earlier this year. We did them 7, 8 dates. Yeah, I got some stuff coming up. I'm finishing this little TV series. Then I got some other stuff coming, man. So I'm going to be creating. Kraig look like Braxton from Jamie Foxx. Oh, appreciate that, Ashley. Man, Uncle Todd is a genius. That's what's up with Uncle Todd, man. He probably the funniest dude on earth, man. We plotting on a lot of different stuff. Me, Todd, Big Ja, Corey. Even got something in the mix with All Deaf and Defiant. You know what I'm saying? We just keep creating and innovating. That's what we do. Kraig the gay joke king. Nah, man, I got jokes about everything. Don't put me on the gay joke shit. Man, I need to get back on Fig soon. T-Rail was trying to get me to come a couple weeks ago, but I was out of town. I'm going to get on there. That's one of my favorite podcasts. Shout out to Back on Fig, and a shout out to AD and them at they shit, man. Both of them got dope-ass podcasts, for real. 5150 all day. Woo-wee. Why do it seem like Corey sneak dissing all his guests and friends on the show? I mean, I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. I don't look at stuff like that way. As comedians, we're observers. We observe things, and we give our perspective on our observations. Sometimes we pick up on vibes. Sometimes we pick up on things and we can't explain it, and we speak on it. Kraig, you Pyru? No, but I got a lot of Pyru homies. Shout out to the Pyrus. I'm not a gang member at all. I'm from Pasadena. A lot of my family is Damus and got a few Crip uncles, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, I don't gang bang. I've always been an athlete and a dude that would make people laugh. I don't gang bang. Sometimes I say blood, it slip out, but I'm not a gang banger. Period, point blank. I might not be able to make 5150 this week. I got to go to San Diego early in the morning, so hopefully I can make it back. Y'all grown man need to dead to beef. Nah, man, it ain't no beef. That's just two people trying to use my name to bubble. That's all that is. Let them have at it. I don't have no beef. If I had beef, it wouldn't be nothing on the internet. I'd be handling my business. You gotta let them dudes have it. If they feel like I owe them something, they more than, I have no problems with them doing it. You know what I'm saying? Slight my name and saying disrespectful stuff in the process, that's a consequence that they got to deal with at some point when they see me, whether we talk or whatever. But, I've been talking about narcissism, triangulation, narcissistic mirroring, people trying to take your place. I've been talking about this shit for about a year, and y'all thought I was just tripping. We could have been on this a year ago, but I kept my composure. So sometimes people will pick at you, then when you respond, they try to act like you tripping. No, I trip because I have receipts. I have receipts. Don't ever let nobody think you can't speak up on something. When somebody is plotting and planning, and you aware, you just got to stay ready. But I gave y'all the Cluster B playbook this whole year. Go study Cluster B. If you want to be successful, what's happened to me will happen to you. It's not isolated to me. Anytime somebody feel like they got to try to ruin you and destroy your reputation for them to be successful, that is a direct reflection of Cluster B personality disorders and specifically narcissism. You can be great without destroying another person. Period, point blank. And for the Dewan thing, I didn't bring up Dewan. I love Dewan. That's big bro. So, when somebody's trying to bring other people into a situation they have with you, that's an example of triangulation, my guy. If you got a problem with me, why does everybody else have to know? But like I said, them two gentlemen feel like they got issues, they can have at it, man. I have no hate in my heart, no disdain, nothing but love, man. Tell them to keep doing what they doing, but I will not be participating. Knows, Kraig knows. I like that. Somebody started a page called Kraig Knows. and their first comment was, Kraig, quit picking on me. That might be the funniest shit I heard in a long time. Now, hey, so narcissism was last year. Hey, I educate myself this year. This year's study is logical fallacies. By the end of this year, I will be an expert. Maybe not, I'll be able to teach you about logical fallacies. My goal this year is to be able to listen to conversations and arguments and identify the logical fallacies and where people went wrong in statements. So by the end of this year, I'll be able to do that. Mark my words. Fallacies. How you spell fallacy, babe? Fallacy. Am I correct? Keep donating too. I need the bread. God.
Fallacy.
How you spell it?
Fallacy.
See, even shit got to Google it.
Fallacy.
Fallacy? Fallacy. Fallacy. In today's show, I talked about a few different fallacies. One being an appeal to authority. Someone who is illogical or doesn't have logical or rational thinking will take a concept and tell you should believe it because someone in an authoritative position believes it. They'll say some shit like, hey, smoke crack with me. Lawrence Phillips smokes crack. That must mean it's good. Hey, man, help me beat my wife. Help me kill my wife. OJ killed his wife. That must mean it's good. That's an appeal to authority. People do it all the time in conversations when they try to isolate you and make you feel like you're on an island. They'll say, hey, man, just look at it. Everybody can't be wrong. Nobody else is on the podcast anymore without even knowing any details about what's going on. That's called a fallacy. So what my goal this year will be to do is pick out illogical thinking. And put a microscope on it. He said, no man has ever said those sentences, but yes, they've said variations of those sentences. When somebody else is triangulating, they're trying to create authority through agreeance with multiple people. They're trying to get multiple people to agree to their grievance with you. That is a fallacy. You better study this shit. You say you want to be successful. God! Well, you better learn about human interaction and not just the basic shit about hanging with people that make me feel good or hanging with people that agree with me. You have to understand how the brain works. I did spit on you and my camera. I'm sorry. You better stop thinking that everybody agree with you, that everybody who agrees with you fucks with you, man. Some people are trying to turn you into a flying monkey, man. What's good, Kraig? What's good, Wallace? If you going, just think about what I'm saying, man. You done seen it live. I done gave y'all the opportunity to watch me do a lot of things. Build with people, give opportunities, be given opportunities. You seen shit go good. You seen shit go bad. You seen me flip a podcast that was nothing into something, put my money into it, sell it, get the money back that I invested because of the sale. So started from zero from a business, sold it to, made it something worth value and sell it. I showed you what I am as a businessman. I'm a builder and a cultivator of business and people. I wasn't just on here talking. And then you seen people get mad and try to turn an accomplishment into my accomplishment into a negative because they didn't get what they wanted from me. In business, you get what you invest. You invest your time, you get my time. You invest in my show, I give you a show. Don't make you pay for a show. When someone is illogical, they don't understand past their ego. You got people on here thinking we campaigning like I'm a president, like they can talk to my audience and convince them to turn against me because they're upset with me. That's illogical thinking. Someone pokes at you and then tells everybody, look at his response. Look, like, come on, man, you know what you've been doing. But I've been going through this my whole life. I've been a star since I was a baby. You know what I'm saying? So I've been going through this my whole life. I remember being a kid playing Little League and having parents mad because I was on the team taking the shine from their kids as if it was my fault. Nigga, sometimes my parents wouldn't even be at my games. I was 13, 14 years old putting up 40 in games, 50 in games, and sometimes my parents wouldn't even be there. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, I didn't get my first pair of Jordans until I was 18. I don't need nobody to be great. Some people need all y'all to agree and everybody to agree to be great. That's why they campaign. I don't have to politic for nobody's hand in my greatness. I just do what I do. If you like it, you like it. If not, I still love you and I keep it pushing. That's genuine shit. In my opinion, you said Show was the weakest link. Show was a talented roaster. He's just an illogical dude, man. That's all. I rock with Missouri. A lot of people don't know. My grandfather, my mother's father is from St. Louis. His mother, my grandmother T, is from St. Louis. So before Detroit, on my mother's side, her father and her grandmother's from St. Louis. And then on her mom's side, everybody's from Georgia, Savannah, Georgia. They went to Detroit in the 50s. But shout out to Missouri, man. Period, point blank. I'm a Sigma all day. I don't need nobody to validate who I am. I'm an alpha, but I roll by myself. I roll solo. It's not something I do on purpose, but it's just how I'm programmed. Very ambitious dude, very hardworking dude. You know what I'm saying? Very ambitious and very hardworking. But look, man, for me, I laid the map out for any young man that wants to figure out how to do a podcast, how to build it from nothing. If you go back to Kraig Fac's episode 1 and watch it all the way up until now, you're going to see how to do what you do. I laid the roadmap. Some niggas were sitting right across from me and didn't pay attention to what I was doing. They thought I was all talk. But if you want to do this, I gave you the tools. You feel what I'm saying? Clown Facts, I'm going to put that on a t-shirt and sell it. So the tools is there for you. Because look, as far as help, man, it's different levels of help. When you're a semi-attractive man that got a little bit of size to you, people don't really want to help you like that. So you got to pick up on shit different. You got to pay close attention and figure things out. It's very rare when you're a grown-ass man that somebody going to take you and walk you through how to get to where you got to go. You got to pay attention. You got to read. You got to stay humble, edify yourself. And sometimes you got to pray on more insight to certain things. And sometimes you don't have complete clarity on shit. Sometimes you're just stepping out on faith. You know what I mean? So it's a mixture of all that shit. You know? Kraig is a yellow cone. He stay on the corner and ain't going nowhere. Nigga, fuck you. Nigga, that's funny though. Hell yeah, man. Remember, I used to just be a rapper, man. If you would have met me in 2004, I was just a nigga trying to get in the studio and kick rhymes. And then one day I ended up at a comedy club. You know what I'm saying? And one day I met Corey and started a show. And one day I went to All Deaf. Like, you know what I mean? All these things that just happened, with shit that happened along the way. Crown Facts, that's dope. But this show about to post in a minute. I just wanted to let y'all know, man, that I ain't forgot about you. This YouTube, this internet is running slow. Kraig's favorite dive is the nose dive. Ooh, wait, fuck y'all. That's some funny shit, man. Roast me. Hey, what's going on, Terry Money Lovely? That's a fact. Dudes with potential are looked at as already having anything they need. Yeah, man, when you're not you got to look at it. If you look at the industry, right, look at comedy. Like, if you're like a big guy or have a noticeable flaw, big, unattractive, skinny, unattractive, or if you're a woman and, you know, you're attractive, these are all things that appeal to people who watch. You know what I'm saying? But when you have a certain look, you're average looking guy, you dress okay, you don't have no green mohawk, you're not wearing a bunch of crazy expensive shit to try to stand out for people to notice you. You know, you just kind of like in the middle where I'm at. You have to be creative with your words and the way you do things to stand out. And then people just assume because you have certain God-given things that you may not be as talented. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, so it's all type of shit you got to deal with. Kraig, you in intake right now at the county jail? That's hilarious. What you know about the county jail, man? I ain't at the county jail, man. I'm out and about having a wonderful time, man. You see that view? Did you really pay DeWine and chicken nuggets? That's some funny shit. Oh, appreciate that. It says you got the looks. Oh man, I know I'm a nice looking guy, but what I was saying was, you know, I didn't mean it like I thought I was ugly. I meant it from a standpoint of like help. People generally tend to help motherfuckers they think aren't doing as good as they are. It's rare you see a motherfucker hop out a Honda Accord and give money to help somebody else in a Honda Accord. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a Honda Accord, you're probably gonna help somebody that's walking. I know that sounds weird, but if you really think about it, ain't nobody feeding the more fortunate. They feed the less fortunate. Niggas want to help people that they feel that after they get the help, they're not gonna be doing better than they are. Like if you gave a nigga 10 and that made him $10 richer than you, you're probably not gonna give him that 10. You're gonna give a nigga 10 that needs a lot of more 10s to catch up to you. That's just what it is. Are you gonna strip for us? Oh, Kraig nose look like a bicycle seat. All your haircuts come with an apology. Look, I'm sorry, Kraig. Look, man, we tried. We put it on the one. I mean, we tried. He said, "Show, I thought you paid him in Chili's gift cards." Hey, what is funny about DJ Show is that nigga be twisting the fuck out of shit. Everything he ever seen and heard, he twisted to like an evil plot against him. And the nigga is diabolical on the way he puts shit out there. Because anything you've ever done around a nigga, when he get mad, oh my God. He turned into a complete hoe. Kraig stole the haircut out of the casket. Hey, man, look. Mr. Funeral Man, before you shut that casket, can I have this dead nigga's hairline? Just give it to me. He ain't gonna need. Once the family leaves, they ain't gonna know that it's his hairline on my head. Look, man, I'll give you extra 30. That's funny. Salute. You talk to Blaze. Hilarious. Kraig always looked like he mid-sneeze. I've talked to Blaze sometime last week, but me and Blaze will never be on camera together again. You know, like I told him when I spoke to him, if it's something I can do, I'll help you from a distance. You know what I'm saying? But keep doing your thing, bro. If it takes me to get on, keep doing your thing. But you don't need me to be great. You're already great if you believe in you. But to think you need me is crazy. Now, if somebody said people only. Now, I don't mean that in the general sense of all across the board, James. I'm just talking about, you know, I'm just giving a broad strokes. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean that for everybody. What that Coke smell like? That's hilarious. Okay, I'm about to post the other podcast, man. Just wanted to go live with y'all. Fuck with y'all. Give it about 2, 3, 5 minutes. It'll be posted. God, God, God.